All right. Yeah, thanks, Jesse. Okay, it is 5:07 p.m. Thank you for your patience. We had a workshop right before this. Today is November 25th, 2024. This is a regular board meeting for the Monroe School District. Present are myself, President Bumpus. We have Vice President Campbell, Director Barnes, Director Etzcore, and Director Whitfield, as well as Superintendent Woodward, student representatives, Sophia Willett and Myron Robinson, district leadership team, school district staff, as well as members of the community. Members of the public can log into the regular board meeting using the Zoom link attached to tonight's agenda, which can be found on the board docs website. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Welcome to tonight's meeting. We are happy to have you join us. All comments during tonight's meeting are audio recorded and will be available online on our website. This is in addition to the written minutes. Please understand that while it may appear the board is moving quickly on important matters, there have been previous discussions on these issues either in earlier meetings or in board workshops, which are also open public meetings. Each director has had ample time to study the issues, ask appropriate questions, and obtain satisfactory answers from the superintendent, his staff, or through outside research. Those wishing to address the board during public comments must turn in a public comment form prior to the start of the meeting at 5 p.m. Any form submitted after the meeting has started will be held for the next meeting to address the board at that time. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
I move that the Monroe School District Board of Directors approves the agenda dated November 25, 2024.
Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion in the second that the Monroe School District Board of Directors approves the agenda dated November 25th, 2024. All in favor, raise your hand. The agenda item has passed 5-0. Moving on to agenda item 4.01, we have staff recognition, employees of the month for October. The Monroe School District Honor Roll Recognition Program is aimed at recognizing employees for exemplifying our core values through their service to our students, our staff, families, and community. Congratulations to the 54 exceptional staff members nominated in October for their outstanding service to our students, families, and community, a new record. Please join us in congratulating our October employees of the month. And first up, we have our classified employee of the month.
All right, for our classified employee of the month, we have Jenna Monson, office support at Hidden River Middle School.
Come up, Jenna. Yeah.
Sure, come right. All right, and while she's making the rounds, she exemplified the core value of belonging and student-centered.
Wait, Jenna, come back up so you can hear him. Front and center. There we go, Jenna.
You get to stand up here while we read your praises.
Former Bearcat.
It is your night.
There are 3 nominations. First one. No matter how crazy of a day, Jenna always greets visitors and students with a smile and positivity. I've never seen a student leave from the office after working with her, even after a do different, without being in a better mood than when they came in. When not in the office, I see Jenna take time to connect with any student that passes by. Nomination number 2. Jenna is always cheerful and helpful. My student has also mentioned how kind she is to him and all students. And the third one, Jenna is often the first person kids and families encounter when they enter the office. Her friendly demeanor and willingness to listen and help becomes obvious within moments of interacting with her. Jenna is a welcoming person who loves to serve our Hidden River community. Thank you, Jenna, for being such a valuable team member. Thank you and congratulations.
Is Genesis here? Well, our next employee of the month is certified employee. It's Genesis Day. She's a teacher at Sky Valley Education. First nomination, Mrs. Day is one of those teachers that all students feel safe and comfortable with. She goes out of her way to help children when they need it. She's involved with making our school a better place, and she even provides students with food and water and supplies from her classroom at any given day. This is a teacher that we need to have every single day and in every single classroom. Nomination 2. Genesis Day is an amazing and kind teacher. She supplies the kids with water and snacks out of her pocket. I've been with her for 3 years, and she is an amazing, very understanding, and will help you with anything with personal problems. If you need advice or a shoulder to cry on, she is truly awesome. Almost everyone I know at this school loves her, and I wish I could submit all the options. I would say that she would be number one, 100%. Everyone would agree. Thanks, Genesis.
Thank you for letting me call you up, Jenna. Sorry, I see you all the time. You're amazing. Thank you. Okay, agenda item 4.02, VFW Teacher of the Year nominations. The educators nominated for the VFW Teacher of the Year Award will be honored for their achievements and contributions during this meeting. Okay, I would like to welcome Vice Commander for the Department of Washington, Drew James, up to assist us in recognizing the educators nominated for the VFW Teacher of the Year Award. Now, thank you. And Director Barnes is going to help out with certificates. Okay.
First of all, just a thank you to Drew James, because I know how tirelessly you have worked to try to push this school district to nominate more and more teachers. It has not always been easy, but you have stuck with it like a true Marine. And so I really appreciate that, because we wouldn't be here doing this tonight without you. And also a huge thank you to our superintendent, who finally listened, and out of all the times, he finally was like, you know what, this is something that we can do and something that we should be doing. And so Sean, I just really appreciate that about you, that you're always willing to take things up and do things when it calls for acknowledging those in our school district, those educators who are making a positive impact on our students. So all right, so without further ado, our very first nominated Teacher of the Year is Sabrina Shaw. Next, we have Lisa Young. Megan Wilson. Debbie Bowling. Thanks, Drew. Congratulations. Okay. Is Francesca Moen here? I don't see her here, but congratulations to Francesca. One of my favorite teachers from my son's time at Frank Wagner, Miss Rachel Phillips. I don't see her here. And another awesome, amazing teacher that I know very well, Tyson Horner, but I don't see him here either. So, but congratulations, Tyson. All right, we also have Rachel Brotherton, who is not able to join us tonight, but a huge congratulations to her. And then also Tanya Maines.
So congratulations to all the winners. Those of you that were submitted to the VFW for your entries, they have been judged at the post. They move up to the district level, which covers Snohomish County, and you get to go against everybody else at Snohomish County. If you happen to win there, you are then invited to the state convention coming up in January, where it's most likely that you're going to win if you're there. So best of luck to you. Hopefully next year we get the winner out of Monroe School District, because I'll be the state commander and I get to hoot and holler up there on the stage. So best of luck. And again, thank you very much. I appreciate the support, and hopefully we can continue moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much for doing that. And thank you to all the teachers. You're amazing. We appreciate you. Thank you. Agenda item 4.01, we have consideration of donations, and Director Barnes is helping share.
Okay. helping share and spread a little more love here. Okay, so we have quite a few donations this time. First is the Giving Hope and Help, which has donated 1,000 feminine hygiene products for students in need. We have Five Guys in Monroe that has donated gift cards, $10 each for employees of the month. That's really cool. We also have Kyle Gill, DDS. He has donated 168 toothbrushes and 72 tubes of toothpaste for students in need. The Maltby Parent Teacher Organization has donated a monetary grant in the amount of $4,030 for the sole and express purpose of soccer goals. And then also Maltby Parent Teacher Organization has donated a monetary grant in the amount of $2,499 for the sole and express purpose of the purchase of a translation device, which is just incredible. So a huge shout out and thank you to all of you for continuing to help support students in this district.
Okay, agenda item 4.04, student reps, Sophia and Myron.
Hi. First, I'm gonna start with last week. Our sports med helped in hosting a blood drive at the high school, checking everyone in and making sure they're good to go after. There was 25 donors with a total of 18 of them being new. I'm really just glad our school takes part in hosting blood drives, as it makes it easy to do while making a difference to an important cause. I usually donate, but this time I couldn't, but I will definitely donate in the next blood drive, which will be in May. And then the high school's Key Club has been looking for new members, and anyone is welcome to join if you know anyone who's looking for a new club to be part of. And then ASB has started on planning our winter dance, Tolo, and other winter events. The theme for Tolo will be space.
Good evening, everyone. All sports have come to an end, with girls varsity soccer ending their season on the last game of playoffs with a total of 10 wins and 8 losses. Boys football ended their season in the first round of state playoffs with 9 wins and only 2 losses. Winter sports are starting up with boys varsity basketball. They are playing at Cedar Crest this Saturday at 5 p.m. and girls varsity will also be playing on Saturday at 2:45 p.m. in Inglemoor.
We just went to a school directors conference over the weekend, and one of the speakers spoke about the importance of student representatives and to ask them their input on policy decisions and decisions the board is considering. So we just had a 2-hour meeting with principals, teachers, directors about considering going from a block 8-period to a 6-period class setting. Do you guys have any opinions on that, or what do you guys think about the 8-period?
I've always liked the 8 periods because I had 6 periods in middle school. And what I liked about the 8 periods is like you have your 4 different classes each day. I didn't like having the same classes each day. I don't know, maybe because it was like more exciting to have different ones each day. And I thought it gave a better opportunity to like be a part of more electives and get to like experience, like have a lot of different options. But I personally always liked the 8 periods more.
Byron?
Sorry. Personally for me, I would like to go back to the 6 periods. For one, it is super beneficial for the classes that need certain learning. I don't know how to say this. The classes that should be there maybe like every day, like Spanish and ASL and like the harder classes, I feel like they should be seen every day because it's very hard with the block schedule and going every other day, especially when you have harder assignments and harder homework assignments. So I feel like that would be a good thing if we did, and it would also be more beneficial for the kids because the periods would be shorter, so you would have less crabby students versus 8 periods and longer periods. So that's my input on that.
Well, a question I asked all of the people that presented, and a question I want to ask you: how effective do you think students are using the flex time?
I think it personally matters like just the student itself. Like I know, like I feel like most people who had the period like after flex, like if they had an assignment to get done in that class, they would always use flex to use it like out time right before. Like I know I'd use it to like study for a test if I knew I had it like the next coming periods. So that was always nice. But I think it's like it's hard. I think especially for like people that procrastinate. Like you rather just like sit there and talk to your friends than like actually get homework done. But I feel like if you're actually in a class, like let's say you're in bio, like you're more likely, I feel like, to actually use the time to get your bio homework done instead of like being in flex and using it to get your bio homework done.
I feel like the flex time, especially with this year, is going a lot better because of the no phone policies. And I feel like the teachers are really more engaged with the students as to previous years where the students would just be on their phone and not really doing anything. Like they're just there to be there so they can not get marked absent. But this year I definitely feel like it's working a lot more.
I just think I found it interesting that you guys' opinions for between the 8 and the 6 period was very much even with just 2 students, like literally exactly how the committee was as well. Very much we're looking at there's a lot of benefits to an 8-period day, and there's a lot of difficulties with an 8-period day, and there's a lot of benefits and difficulties with a 6-period day. So I appreciate the fact that you guys actually just with 2 different students, completely unrelated to that, you guys find that same dilemma. And I think that's representative. So I appreciate being really honest about that too, because what's helpful having you guys as a part of this team is giving all us old fogies a pulse. You give us an actual pulse into like the temperature where the students are at, and what matters to you guys is really important because we want you guys to, 1, enjoy what you're doing, but 2, we want it to be successful for you. We want it to matter. We want you to care about what you're actually doing because we're trying to help as best we can to set you and your peers up for success after high school, whatever choices you guys decide. So I appreciate that because that really does help. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia and Myron. I don't know who you're calling old, Director Campbell.
No, you see all that gray in my beard? I said us.
Young at heart. Young at heart. Okay, we welcome and value, or moving on to agenda item 4.05. We welcome and value public comment on educational issues and recognize the importance of the opportunity for members of the public to express their thoughts to the school board. It is a policy of the Monroe School District to promote mutual respect, civility, and orderly conduct among district employees, parents, and the public. We kindly ask that you refrain from comments that violate school district policy. Individuals are asked to limit comments to 3 minutes. A designated speaker for a group is asked to keep comments to 5 minutes. If you have a personnel concern, any staff member in the room can help with how to go forward with a complaint about personnel. The board does not respond to public comments during the business meeting. Please know that the board's silence is neutral. It is neither a signal of agreement nor disagreement with the speaker's remarks. The president may interrupt or terminate an individual statement when it is personally directed, abusive, obscene, irrelevant, or targets a protected class or exceeds the time limit. As the board president, I will determine the appropriateness of all such rulings. When I call your name, please step up to the microphone. Hallie. All right, Hallie, your name
Thank you.
and your relationship to the school district.
I'm Hallie Pickens. I'm the ASB president at Monroe High School. Good evening. I'm speaking here today on behalf of my fellow MHS students on the importance of the 8-period block schedule. I understand that there is discussion of the high school schedule moving forward. I believe not sticking to the 8-period schedule would dwindle the strength of many of our programs we have, decrease student choice and well-being, and ultimately lead to a stressful environment where sense of belonging decreases. Here are some of the reasons I've compiled from students at MHS. Cody, a sophomore boy, said that he thought 6 periods would be too much to keep up with, and his CTE classes were a nice break from his more difficult ones. Erica, a junior girl, said that she liked the longer classes because there was more time to be productive and they helped everyone be better prepared for college. Lola, another junior girl who's involved in both yearbook and ASB, said the 8-period schedule gave students more time to do work and the classes they want. And Lucas, a freshman boy who came from the 6-period Park Place schedule, states he likes 8 periods better because it gives us more time to do work in classes if we are behind. Additional reasons I've compiled from my peers include how the longer classes allow more time for focus and instruction, and how a block schedule is catered well to high schoolers as it gives those who do extracurricular activities and sports extra time to do their work well and keep up. As an ASB student in both ASB classes, I've seen many of our members involved in other strong programs such as band, choir, yearbook, and sports medicine. These programs are crucial to the sense of belonging at MHS, and taking away the time to do multiple will also take away the cross-curricular community. With only 6 periods, students will not be able to participate in multiple of these programs that they feel passionately about because of the graduation requirements. Without the strength of the programs that we are continuously building, students' sense of belonging will decrease when they cannot participate in what they care about. While core classes are certainly valuable, critical skills are learned and strong connections are made in the other programs we offer and pride ourselves upon. These programs would be dismantled if the schedule was changed. To upkeep the 8-period schedule, I understand there would need to be problem solving and solutions to fix the current disadvantages. For example, I think providing training for teachers on how to teach the longer class periods would be beneficial. I believe that this work would be fully worth it, however, when considering our CTE classes, arts programs, world language classes, student workloads, and all the research that went into switching to 8 periods a few years back. As an involved student, I personally would struggle with the switch, as would many of my peers. I believe an 8-period schedule is the most effective and considerate of the actual students. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to agenda item 5.01, Monroe High School schedule. This is the workshop follow-up.
All right, can I